Okay, I'm gonna do a little demonstration of making this wonderful dessert, and I'm gonna use my Spiralizer, and I'm also gonna use my microwave pressure cooker. The ingredients are 6 apples, and then I had to core them, and then you layer apples, and then you pat it with butter. So I've already cut my butter into pats, and I have this old-fashioned thing that I've had for years and years. And then you put a layer of this Krusteaz cinnamon swirl stuff. So I'm using my Spiralizer. You see that? Because I thought that would work pretty cool, and it looks pretty neat. That's fun. And then you just unlock it, scoot it back for the next one. So this is what my Spiralizer ended up making my pieces look like. See, look at that. So I'll put one of those in. So I'm going to do 6 apples, so I need 3 apples on each level. So I'm just coring it, and this is not a Tupperware corer, but I don't have a Tupperware corer, so you use what you got, you know. So there's a lock and an unlock on the Spiralizer, and it's unlocked now, so I can push this forward and press it into the apple, and then I lock it so that it stays that way. And boy, this just makes it easy peasy, I tell you. This is way better than, oops, I spoke too soon. See, I wondered what would happen if I cored my apple and then tried to do this, and now I know this is what happens. So I have to take this off, get my apple out. It's always good to make things like this to happen when you're doing videos, because then people can see what do you do when this happens or that happens. And this is how you put the different cutting blades in the Spiralizer. So I guess I'll turn this around and see if I can get it to hold good enough. Oh, okay, locked it. Unlock it, press it in, lock it. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, so much for that brilliant idea. Wonder why it worked on the very first apple. Anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cut that one up. So, put this back in. There's 2 little things at the bottom, and then a little press down thing at the top, and then there's 2 little holes there, and you just gotta line them up. And so I wonder what it would look like if I just use an apple without coring it. I think I would have to core it. Thinking here what to do. I'll see what it looks like. So I'll press that into the apple, lock it, and then do my cutting. I think part of the problem is my apple's so big. This is that is my problem. All right. So let's see. Let's problem solve here. Trying to get this apple out of here. It's so big. I didn't think about that when I bought the apples. That's hilarious. That thing is so big I can't even get it out. So I have to get me a knife and pry it out. So since it's so big, I guess I'll try cutting it like in half or something. Which is okay, because I don't really want that middle part in. So this other one that I already cut the core out of, I'm gonna try this one. See if I can make it work like this. sideways. Oh yeah, that's way better. Because it's not so big. So we know that when you're doing this, and if you're doing apples, don't get giant apples like I did. Let's scoot this back. And I'll just make sure that my apples are cut in half. This Spiralizer is pretty awesome though, I tell you. It just makes it go so quickly. So these are going to be a little bit more separated because I cut my apple. So this is the last one that I have to spiralize for this layer. And then I'll show you putting the layers on, and then I'll come back later when it's done cooking. It only takes 15 minutes in the microwave. Now this is the first time that I've done this recipe, so I'm living and learning. So we used to say living and learning and planting pioneer. A lot of people practice this stuff before they go on and start a video, but oh, not me. That would be too silly. So I guess that's as good as it's going to get, so I'm just going to have to get a knife and cut the rest of it up. Like I said, living and learning. I don't think it'll make any difference. Some of these have bigger pieces and some of them not. It should all cook good in the pressure cooker, so it shouldn't make any difference. Get these cut up, and then I'll do my first layer and show y'all what's going on. Okay, so I've got my, let me scoot that out of the way. I love how that thing locks down. All right, that's my first layer, and gosh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 3 more apples in there. Anyway, my butter is already in little pats, so I'll put a layer of that on. And you got to be nice with your butter and have lots of butter. All right, and I use my Tupperware scissors to cut open my packages here. I'll sprinkle about half of that on. I don't think my next layer is going to be much, if anything. Maybe 1 apple. Live and learn. This looks like brown sugar stuff. Gonna be good. I think what I might do is just sort of mix this up. Since I have so many more apples than I probably should have. I don't think I'm going to do the other 3 apples. I'm just going to put a little more butter on here and the rest of this awesome goodness over here. And then I'm going to cook it. Like I said, 15 minutes on high in my microwave pressure cooker. My Tupperware microwave pressure cooker. And then hopefully I can come back on the same video, or I might have to make a new one and let you know how it turns out. But before I go, I want to show you how to close the pressure cooker. It has an arrow here and there's arrows on there, so you just take this and you line them up and then you turn it, and then you just lock this part down. It's so safe. And then there's this little thing here, and when it's up, it's pressurized. When it's down, it's ready to open. When that's down, and you take this part off, and then you open it, and you always make sure you open it away from yourself. I'll be back.